Hello folks, my name is Logan Thorpe, and today I'll be teaching you both 1 and 2 person rescue breathing and CPR. If you come across a person who's unresponsive and looks like they're not breathing or something, you first want to look around the area that they're in, make sure there's nothing that could injure you or anyone else. When you look around, if you happen to have some gloves, that would be the best thing to put on, that way the other thing that is yours or theirs come in contact with each other. If they're bleeding and you have an open cut or they have an open cut or anything, so what they have and you have don't intermingle. And if you have something you can use to prevent your mouth from touching their mouth, so that if they throw up, they cough, anything happens, it doesn't go into you or all over you. So I have what's called a Big Easy, which you just put over the mouth and breathe into the top. When you go find the person, you see everything, you just want to make sure that they're okay and they don't need any help. So you go, hey, you alright? Or something. Check for responsiveness. If there's no response or anything, and there's other people around, you would ask one of them to call 911, and if any of them happen to know CPR, they can help you. But first, we're going to go, anything first aid they can help you. But first you want to check for pulse and see if they're breathing. There. So you're going to open the airway, put your 2 fingers on the carotid artery, go 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000. Okay. Say you felt a pulse because there was something on your fingertips, but you didn't see the chest rise or fall. In that case, you would work to rescue breathing. For an adult, you would put the Big Easy in my case, on their lips, open the airway, make sure you have a nice tight seal over the lips, go breathe, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, breathe, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, breathe. For 2 minutes, and then you would check for pulse again like we just did. So, open the airway, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, and so on and so forth. So, for a child, you would do a normal breath, but instead of counting 1 1000 all the way to 5, you go, breathe, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, breathe, 1 1000, 2 1000, breathe. Then you do it for 2 minutes as well. And then for an infant, you would put it on, go puff. The reason you do a puff, you only need about a cheek full of air, because their lungs aren't as full and developed as a child or an adult. So you go puff, 1 1000, 2 1000, puff, 1 1000, 2 1000. You do that for 2 minutes, and then you check for the pulse again. So say you're doing an adult, is your patient, guest, whatever you want to call them. So you do your 2 minutes of rescue breathing, you check for pulse again. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000. This time, you don't see the chest rise and fall, or you feel something on your fingertips. That's when you would start doing 1 person CPR until someone else showed up that can help you and do 2 person. When you're doing 1 person CPR on an adult, you do it at the rate of 120 compressions for 1 minute. That's the equivalent of Baby Shark song or the song Staying Alive. And so you would do 30 compressions, then you would do 2 breaths. 30 compressions, 2 breaths. So in the end you should have 120 compressions and 8 breaths, which is 4 sets of CPR. When you're doing an adult, you want to take 1 hand and spread out your fingers and put the other hand over. Doesn't matter if it's your left hand or your right hand on top. Then you do compressions 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 and 22 and 23 and 24 and 25 and 26 and 27 and 28 and 29 and 30. Then you come over and you do your 2 breaths. Open the airway. Breathe. 1, breathe. 2. Then you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 and 22 and 23 and 24 and 25 and 26 and 28 and 29 and 30. Then you open the airway. Breathe. 1, breathe. 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Open the airway. Breathe. 1, breathe. 2. Okay.
Do you need some help?
Someone else who knows how to do you know how to do CPR?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so someone else has showed up and can help you with CPR. So we'll do 15 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you will do 2 breaths now. Breathe 1, breathe 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you run the switch about every 2 to 3 sets when you're doing 2-person. That way the person who's doing compressions doesn't get too tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Breathe 1, breathe 2. Alright, now me and him can switch. He can go over and start doing compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Breathe 1, breathe 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Breathe 1, breathe 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Breathe 1, breathe 2. And now, the only time you stop doing CPR compressions on an adult is if someone more qualified than you shows up, if you're using an AED and it instructs you to stop, or the person regains consciousness. In the event that the person does regain consciousness, you might want to just either roll them on their side or something. That way, if they vomit, they don't choke on their own vomit and they just throw up over the side. Now, I'm going to tell you how to do 1-person and then 2-person child. So, my assistant right here, he can just scoot over to the side. When you're doing child, you use 1 hand instead of 2 hands. And you still do the same 30 compressions, 2 breaths for 1 person, and 15 compressions for 2 person. So, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You come over here. You do your breathe 1, breathe 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Breathe 1, breathe 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now that he's here, we can only have to do 15 compressions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15. Breathe 1, breathe 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or breathe 1, breathe 2. Then you can switch again. So he'll go back over and do compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Up and again, breathe 1, breathe 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Breathe 1, breathe 2. He meant 15, he went a little extra. So again, you do that until either the AED tells you stop, regains consciousness, or someone more qualified shows up. And now for infant CPR. So you do one hand over the other hand for adult, one hand for child, and you can use just 2 fingers for infant because they have smaller lungs and everything. So you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come over here. Breathe. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You do a puff. 1, puff 2. Because their lungs aren't as big as ours. And now, proper placement while doing this, you want to have your knees at the pit and hip. That way you're spread out evenly. So you keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Puff 1, puff 2. And now he shows up again, and he can take over compression. So we do 15 this time instead of 30. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Puff 1, puff 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Puff 1, puff 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Puff 1, puff 2. Again, you do it until the AED tells you to stop, someone more qualified, or the baby regains consciousness. So that is how you do rescue breathing and CPR, both 1 person and 2 person on the adult, child, and infant. Thank you for watching, and hope you all have a good day.